No, we love.
And are you hanging out? What's life as a friend?
Oh, no. Oh, man. Huh? Wow, shit right now. I ain't even fucking do nothing. There we go. Jesus.
Can we start the show now?
I mean, we can.
Is it starting now?
We can. We'll just. We just look like shit.
Super Bowl shirt?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I can't tell you on camera, but I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Okay. This is a hell of an intro. A show we haven't done in like 8 months. I haven't even shared it yet. It's just on. Hold on. God damn it. There we go.
You need to do something about this wall, man.
Hey, we moving soon. What you want?
We need to do something about this wall real quick.
I'm literally moving soon.
We need to hang something.
Oh, what am I going to... Hey, you know what? Hold on.
Hang something.
There's a... I got some Kingdom Hearts shit I could put up.
So, that? The key?
You can put it up. What the fuck?
Huh?
We're not coming with a... Oh my god. I can't spell. Is it UNSPORTSMEN?
Unsportsmanlike is one word.
I can't fucking spell, okay? I'm trying.
This stupid fucking justice all fucking.
We're just...
Oh my god! Oh, baby, a triple! I like to sing, dance, pretend,
Stop.
and come.
Oh, Lord. This needs to stop.
Crash.
Wait, yeah, I said, don't do that because we're on YouTube and YouTube will just shut this shit down. We can do that though. That's perfect. That is all in that bitch.
What the Steelers are doing to Le'Veon Bell.
Oh man. All right, well, shit. I don't know. Look, we had to do a weird setup today because the program I usually use to record is being a whore. So we're gonna have to figure this out for later. But we wanted to get the show out today. So here we are. As usual, it's your host, Jarrell Cunningham, Carl Johnson.
What up?
Oh man, we have not been doing anything close to a show in like 6 months.
Yep.
Life happened.
Life happened.
Well, we're getting back on track. So we'll definitely be more consistent from here on out. I don't even know where to start. You want to start with the Super Bowl? And you want to yell at people who don't watch football but want to complain about things?
Oh yeah.
We can
People who
cuss
say
them
it
out.
was a boring Super Bowl don't appreciate good football.
Why the fuck do you watch a game once a year and think you have the right to tell me what is good and what is bad? Shut the fuck up. Just shut right the fuck up.
Good defense is so much fun to watch.
Also, a fun fact.
Oh.
Do you know the last quarterback who threw a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
What?
You know who the last quarterback was to throw a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
Nick Foles?
You damn right. You goddamn right.
Oh boy.
Oh man. But yeah, Super Bowl this year was actually pretty decent. 100% with you. I didn't really give a fuck just because I was salty because my Eagles didn't end up going to the Super Bowl, and I pouted about it. Not gonna lie, and I didn't care. That's just what happened. Here, close the door. So you know what I'm saying? It was good though. It was a damn good game. I enjoyed it. Had a good time with it. Carl, did you same thing?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely expected more points, but
I also expected more
I
points
expected.
from out of both
I
offenses.
expected at least 24 by
So
one team. But geez,
life
it was still
happened.
fun to watch. Aaron Donald was so much fun to watch in that game.
He had a fucking season, man. Seriously.
Yeah, defensive player of the year.
He was a fucking monster, especially again in that game against the great Kansas City. Against the great Kansas City Chiefs. What, man? They're so good. We love them. Patrick Mahomes, man. What is he? Did he get MVP? Oh, wow. He's so great.
And offensive player of the year.
Ooh, look at him. Cleaned up shop. He's going to be really good. He's going to be really, really good. Like Dan Marino. Good.
Oh, stop. That's hurt. That one was hurtful. I was about to say, for those who don't understand, Jerome's just claiming he's never going to win a Super Bowl.
Not with Andy Reid. No, he's not. And I hope I'm wrong, but I'm never him. So it's just what he does, man. He makes quarterbacks look really good. You'll have a bunch of yards. You'll have a bunch of touchdowns. You'll have a bunch of endorse. He made Michael Vick okay to like again. That's how good Vick was with fucking Andy Reid. He made Michael Vick, the man who was out here dogfighting, okay to like again. You know what white people love? Dogs. And he made it okay to fuck with him again. So you're going to do that. That's what happens with Andy Reid. Not taking nothing away from Patrick Mahomes either. The boy's a monster. I like him a lot. Like he's really, really good. He's going to be a great quarterback in this league. But for whatever reason, Andy Reid teams come down to two things. You'll always have a great offense. You'll always look good in your stats. But it will come down to you not bad clock management and not having a defense. And what killed him this year?
No defense.
Every time. Every time. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right. But that's the problem when you're a prophet. This happens. Oh, man. All right. So, I don't know. You want to jump in and say anything about the great Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, man.
How bad do you want me to be wrong?
That he's going to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Pretty badly.
Like,
Pretty badly.
scale of 1 to 10.
A 7.
What makes you think that he's going to win a Super Bowl?
Because this is year 1
Okay.
for him.
How many years has Andy Reid been coaching?
A lot.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback he's had
We
ever?
don't know because we don't know if Patrick Mahomes is a one-hit wonder. You never know.
I don't think he is. Again,
I don't either, but you never know if a quarterback's just going to get. You still have to.
What quarterback has ever had that happen to him, though?
One-hit wonder.
Oh, I'm talking about as far as under Andy Reid.
Oh, I don't know about under Andy Reid.
Under Andy Reid, I don't think anybody's been a one-hit wonder except for the great Kevin Cobb because he took one hit, and we wonder where he is right now. For y'all, I hate Kevin Cobb so fucking much. Like, I thank Clay Matthews every day for beating his ass and getting us Michael Vick in there. Bro, if I had to watch this white man destroy him, oh my God. I hate him so fucking much. All he did was get dope yards and look like he doesn't know how to read all the time. I hated him so fucking much. Anyway, let's get into it, man. What's on the fucking docket first?
Oh, shit. Where did I put it?
Let's go.
Where did I put it? Oh, my top receivers list. That's that one.
Oh, we're starting with this? All right,
No,
let's do it. Nah.
What was this first thing?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you have a top receivers list and Julio Jones is at number 1, I'm gonna just look at your list and tell you to burn it. Now,
He told me to burn it.
He had DeAndre Hopkins at number 1 overall.
Yes, I did.
And it's no disrespect to DeAndre. DeAndre balled the fuck out this year. He's amazing. But Julio put a whole franchise on his back and told him to roll with him. A whole franchise, dog. Like, what else do you want? Yeah, but DeAndre got better weapons. Who has the better quarterback? DeAndre and fucking Julio.
DeAndre.
Okay. Who has the better defense? DeAndre or Julio?
DeAndre.
Who has the better overall weapons all around him?
Julio.
I disagree. And the reason why I disagree is because Julio shouldn't have fucking 300-yard games if everybody else is good. You know the ball's going to him eventually. And on top of that, the run game suffered this year.
Oh, yeah.
Very bad. I don't know if that's because they had to switch offensive coordinators because obviously what's his name went to San Francisco. Yeah, but nah. It's always Julio. Julio should have won that MVP of the year. Matt Ryan did. Yeah, I know what you meant, but
I was like, Sarkisian was their guy.
That's for this year though. That's their offensive coordinator now.
No, they got rid of him.
I mean, that was for last year, duh. But
yeah.
Who they get? Who they pick up for offensive coordinator?
No idea.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No.
You have Julio.
And Calvin Ridley.
Like, yeah, that's true. But you have Julio. And Julio's Julio. Julio made Roddy White look good, and Roddy White is a fucking bum.
Roddy White was putting up numbers before Julio got there.
Mm-mm.
Yes, he was.
Mm-mm.
Yes, he was.
Roddy White is a bum.
He had 2 Pro Bowls before Julio showed up.
Who was there?
No one.
Michael Vick?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no one else.
It was playing with Vic was literally all right, cool. And playing with Vic in Atlanta was different than playing with Vic in Philly. And the reason why playing Vic in Atlanta was different because it was literally scramble, cannon arm, and just get up under it. So basically, you just had to run with your DB, and you got one-on-ones all day because nobody's gonna. You're not gonna run the risk of fucking what's the name of Mike running through everyone and then having nobody in the backfield to help out.
Yeah.
So playing with him in Philly was a little bit different. Now, granted, you had better weapons in Philly because you had Djax on one side, you had LaShawn in the back, you had Jeremy Maclin over here, and then you had Brett Selleck over the middle. But he was also a pocket passer in Philly. He scrambled, but not as much, nowhere near as much as he did in Atlanta. So what did Roddy White have to do? Just run up under it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you want to run around for 18 days? Okay, cool. Here we go. Appreciate it. I'm really good because I'm Roddy White.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bum. Roddy White's trash. How come? And you know what? This is just why am I always the one that has to tell people who like have decent stats that they're bums? Because it makes me sound crazy, but I'm always right. And the one I always go to is Kevin Love. Kevin Love had the longest double streak in NBA for a while, and then all of a sudden he goes over to Cleveland and he's supposed to be the number 2 to LeBron. He's a fucking bum. The whole time he was in Minnesota, they didn't go to the playoffs. But I sounded crazy saying that he's a bum. But he's a bum. So what the fuck? Like I'm tired of why am I always the one that has to do this? I don't want to be the one that has to do this, man.
You're the one who chooses to.
Because everybody else doesn't see the bumness. Like he's a bum. Like we just had this conversation about Dirk Nowitzki today. I'm not saying Dirk's a bum. Let me calm that down. I'm not gonna say Dirk's a bum, but come on now. You're 7 foot and all you got is a fadeaway. Come on, man. Come on, now. Really? Come on now. Somebody said he was better than Charles Barkley. Are you fucking shitting me?
The round ball of rebounding. Is it because Dirk has a championship?
I mean,
doesn't?
Even if you make that argument, no, he's not. You're taking Dirk Nowitzki over Charles Barkley?
No, but I'm just saying.
I could be high off of every drug imaginable, and I'm not saying Dirk Nowitzki. I'll drool a puddle and spell Charles Barkley before I pick Dirk. The fuck out of here with that. Again, there's no disrespect to Dirk. Dirk is an NBA. He'll be a fucking Hall of Famer. He's amazing. But if I have a 7-footer and you can't defend, if you're trash on the inside, I don't really. You're just tall for nothing. I mean, fucking Lamar Odom was decent in the post.
That's where you gotta love Boban. Marovanovich
Oh, I'm sorry.
plays for your team, I believe.
Yeah, I know, but he's not Joel Embiid, so it doesn't matter.
No, but he's
Yeah,
Boban.
I know.
He's Boban.
We're probably gonna end up getting rid of him, and it really makes me sad.
Boban's the shit.
I know he's cool. It's
Boban's
just
awesome.
he's cool. It's just we're probably gonna end up getting rid of him because he's not Joel Embiid.
Sure.
It's just really what's gonna end up happening. If you're not Joel Embiid and you're a big man on the Sixers, no one cares about you. It's really fucked up. I'm mad that we ended up trading old boy to you guys, Covington.
I love Covington.
I know. I fucking loved him too. But then I had to come to realization. You're not Joel Embiid. You can shoot and you're big, but you're not Joel. So you got to go, unfortunately. And we need shooters. Well, we needed shooters. That trade to the Clippers was really dope. We're not talking about football, Carl. Why are we off topic? God damn it. Get back to it. Anyway, where are we jumping into first?
Free agency.
All right, cool. Who you want to start with? You want to start with the big name, Bell?
Le'Veon.
All right, cool.
Indianapolis.
I also agree. Indianapolis is probably going to end up being the spot, and the reason why is because Indianapolis has money. They have Andrew Luck.
And that's where he wants to go.
He said he wanted to go there. I thought he was just hinting at teams.
No, he's been the only team he's hinted at was the Colts
And the Eagles.
through the season.
And the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles got to dump a lot in order to make room.
We don't. We just got to get rid of Nick.
We'll see.
We can get
See
him.
how much Le'Veon costs.
You keep doubting Howie Roseman. All right, bro. Keep playing. I said the same shit. Look, when we got Jeffrey, I was like, we ain't got no money to pay Jeffrey. You know what Howie did? Said, hold my beer. I got this. And we signed Jeffrey. Then, not only we signed him to a 1-year contract, we got him on a 5-year contract too. So we just don't give a fuck. Howie Roseman is out here. So we really want to go get him. We'll go get him. But we'll see what ends up happening. I also agree that he's going to Indianapolis. I think him, Andrew Luck, and T.Y. Hilton is enough to run the AFC, or at least give the Patriots something to worry about, which is dope because I don't have any faith in the Steelers next year. And Houston is a really weird team to me.
Houston's that 10-6 team that's just never gonna make it out of the first round.
Ooh, you think so?
Yeah.
I think them having a little bit of experience will definitely help them out. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But I think they'll get out of the first round next year. Oh yeah, I think they'll win the South. Oh well, no, they got the Colts. Shit. There's a lot to think about in the South now, and the Jaguars, because if the Jaguars end up getting Nick Foles, shit. Yo, all right, division to watch next year is definitely going to be the AFC South. This is going to be fucking interesting.
The Titans win tough games too.
I have no faith in the Titans.
Yeah,
none whatsoever. Every time I end up going, hey, you guys can get over the hump, you just shit the bed every time.
Yeah.
I was getting at that. I blame Marcus Mariota, but it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Are you still high on him?
I love Marcus.
Do you think he's going to be really great? I think he's just mediocre right now.
Right now, it's just mediocre. Yeah.
He's been mediocre for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
I think he's coming up on the second contract. Is he on the second contract?
No, he's just at the end of
his rookie, right?
Just the end of his rookie. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jameis is coming up. So yeah, definitely. Shit, I don't know.
They're gonna re-sign him. They will.
Yeah, but he's not that guy, man. He's still got fumbling problems, turnover problems.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years, bro. I'm not saying move on because you
behind him. He doesn't really have a defense behind him.
Still, though, the first thing was he didn't have weapons. They got him weapons, and now as he doesn't have a defense, you gotta come on, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That still doesn't account for you fumbling and all the turnovers.
Right.
So, and how is Jason fucking getting slandered? Jason, old boy from Tampa Bay. Jameis. Why did I say Jason? It's been a day. Anyway, how is Jameis getting slandered for turning the ball over and fucking Mariota not?
Jameis doesn't. I feel like he doesn't turn the ball over that much.
He had 4 picks in one game this year, bro.
Yeah, no, he's a pick machine, but he's not.
What's a turnover?
But he doesn't necessarily throw as many picks as Marcus fumbles.
Okay, well, even then though, it's still bad. You still don't need your quarterback turning it over, especially when they're not putting out as many touchdowns as interceptions. If he was Brett Favre in it, hell yeah, all right, cool. We got something to talk about, especially with that team. You have Djax and Mike Evans, and you're out here throwing everything away. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I don't understand how Marcus Mariota is not held to the same standard that Winston is held to. I think that's horseshit. Because both of them have the same problem on different teams. The only thing is I think Jameis had a better team.
I think Winston has off the field issues with just maturity. And that's the only difference. That's the only difference literally between the two. Is that one of them has a maturity issue.
All right. What's it called? Yeah, true. I mean, I didn't read the report on what happened with the Lyft driver, the Uber driver, or whatever.
Yeah,
which I did. Yeah, I will eventually get to it, but again, unless you kill somebody, off-field issues really don't matter about that much, honestly. Unless it's gonna stop you from fucking playing, then you'll figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
I.e., Ben Roethlisberger, because barely anybody talks about him and his sexual misconduct shit, but he's amazing. So
should never be allowed in the state of Missouri. That's just all.
Oh shit. All right, who else we got? We got Nick. Well, we can go to Nick. I think Nick's going to Jacksonville without question. Without question. Why would he go anywhere else? I mean, if New York offers him, I could see it because you got Saquon Barkley and fucking Odell and who's the slot receiver over there?
Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard. So shit, you got weapons on O. And what's it called? And was it Pat McAfee's the head coach? I forgot who the head coach over there. Not Pat McAfee, Jesus Christ.
Pat Shermer.
Yeah, Shermer. So, they worked with each other before a little bit, not really.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I think it'll be fine. I think if he does go to New York, I can see them being a problem. It'd be very fucking annoying.
That defense is
just Saquon Barkley himself.
This is amazing. Love that guy.
And he might be the best running back, since LT.
Since AP.
LT.
What do you mean?
Not LT. AP. I had a conversation with my father. And we were talking about the great running backs of all time, right? And my dad's older, but he was talking about people like boy from Detroit, Barry Sanders, right? And he was telling me how dope Barry Sanders is and everything, and not taking anything away from the great Barry Sanders. He's fucking amazing. But I was trying to reiterate to my father that Adrian Peterson is the greatest pure rushing running back of all time.
Yeah,
he did nothing else. He could not catch. He was terrible at blocking. But as far as giving him the rock and telling him to go get it, I've yet to see anybody better.
Yeah.
Yet to see anybody anywhere near better. There we go. We did things. Saquon Barkley is just as good as a rusher as AP. Just a pure physical specimen, getting the ball in his hand and going for it. But he can do everything. He's fucking.
Saquon's more athletic than
AP.
Than AP was. Yeah.
In what way?
Because of all the different things. AP was never as.
I would say he's as athletic. He's just not as skilled.
Elusive as Saquon is. He wasn't as slippery because AP. AP had he still had the cuts and everything, but AP ran people over and outran people as opposed to juking the shit out of them and having to do moves. You know?
You're not wrong. You know what? Fair enough. That's a good point.
Saquon hurdles over.
That's a good point.
Saquon
AP did hurdle over people.
Saquon hurdles
but it's the quick movement.
AP creating contact.
It's the quick movement. It's the jukes. It's everything like that. That's what sold me on that.
Yeah.
Because he has it, dude. He'll break your fucking soul, but he'll also dude. He's just good. He's so good.
You don't want to be one-on-one with AP.
In the hole, yeah.
No.
An open field. If I can get a chance, yeah. If I could, if I had to choose between the two, is what I thought you would put the question as. It is how I interpret the question. Yeah. So if I had to choose the tackle, which one? I'm going for AP because it's just going to be power on power, and we're just going to have to fucking dig it out.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to have to fucking take this shit to the head. But Saquon, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do. I don't know if you're going to fucking try and take my ankles. I don't know if you're going to try to run through me. I don't know if you're going to fucking try to hurdle me. So, yeah. At least with AP, I can have a plan of attack and then go, all right, well, fuck. Let's deal with it.
It's
but,
still not going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to hurt so bad. Jesus Christ. But anyway, yeah. Nick Foles going to New York. That would be very, really interesting. I think it'll be a good fit for him if he does go there. I'll be pissed if he does do it. just because I don't want to see him twice a year, and that would break my heart. But at the same time, I understand. Get your money, brother. Who else we got on this list? You know what I want to talk about? Ndamukong Suh, because this leads into a conversation that we had earlier about how the fall of LA is coming. It's coming. So Ndamukong Suh is going to be a free agent. You think you got anybody off rip that you think you might end up going to?
Green Bay, Kansas City.
How does Kansas City have money?
Because he doesn't cost that much.
Didn't he cost him like $5 million just for the season?
No, he cost him 12.
For the season? That's a shit ton.
No, he's gonna be like 8 now. But Kansas City has that.
Still a lot
Kansas
for one.
City has that room.
All right, fair enough.
And then possibly Oakland or New England.
Oakland, I can see. New England, I can see. That's a good question. Off rip, I can see him coming to Philly off of the. Only because I can see we're gonna have a lot of defensive players leaving, and with Haloti Nada on the way out, we're gonna need somebody to play backup because we actually got to start worrying about Fletch getting hurt and not having a replacement for him. So I can see Philly figuring it out and doling out the money to grab him, and then that way we can pair him with Timmy. Like, oh my God, those defensive fronts with Timmy Jernigan and Ndamukong Suh and Fletch Cox, Timmy Jernigan. It's just those three in rotation with each other. Jesus Christ. I could also, that Green Bay move does make a lot of sense. That's another one we gotta get to somewhere in the show. Is like what's gonna end up happening with Green Bay. I honestly the Patriots make the most sense because this is what they do. They find really dope D linemen at the end of their careers or who be wandering around a lot, and then they grab them and set them up. So I can definitely see New England. But what I really wanted to get into also was y'all look out for the downfall of these fucking Rams coming up, yo. It's coming. It is coming. And it didn't hit me until I realized they have no cap money whatsoever. Everyone they're gonna be in trouble. They have to worry about paying. They just paid Brandon Cooks, correct?
Yep.
So you got Brandon Cooks. You just paid running back. Todd Gurley. I was gonna say Melvin Gordon, but I knew it was wrong. You just paid Todd Gurley, and you still have to pay Jared Goff, who's coming up. If not this year, then you definitely need to pay him next year if you don't get the deal done. Where is this money coming from? And somebody's gonna have to go, and somebody's gonna have to suffer, and it's probably going to end up being that defense. You're gonna eventually get rid of Talib. You're eventually gonna get rid of Peters. Because both of them are older now. I think Peters only has one more year on his contract.
Yeah, Peters only has one more year. I believe Talib
2. I think
might be the same. Only one more year.
Yeah.
They're losing Joyner to free agency. Dante Fowler. And Ndamukong Suh is leaving in free agency.
Yeah, he has to go though.
Yeah.
I really thought Dante Fowler was going to end up staying there for a little bit longer. I thought he had 2 more years.
He might resign.
Well, he doesn't really have options. It's like I don't think anybody's gonna fuck him. So we'll see what happens.
Seahawks could.
Yeah.
Packers could because Clay Matthews is gone.
What?
Yeah, Clay Matthews is free agent.
They're gonna resign him though. What? It's that time, but still, man. Damn.
Clay Matthews to Oakland.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to let Oakland be the Green Bay retirement home. Redskins make sense. I don't want to.
Hell, even the Steelers.
Steelers does make a lot of sense too. I'll be okay
because they're losing Chicolo.
Yeah, that's funny. Chicolo.
Good man.
Wow. Chicolo. That's so stupid. But who am I thinking about? I completely forgot. Oh no, we were talking about LA. Excuse me. So LA is gonna have cap problems. They're gonna have to pay their quarterback, who has now won. What do you have? 2 playoff game wins? No, he has 1 playoff game win. Excuse me. So he has 1 playoff game win.
1 divisional in the championship.
Who did they win? Who did he beat?
He beat the.
They had the first round bye.
Yeah.
He's only got 1 win.
You don't just go from the bye to the conference championship game.
No, you go from the bye, you win 1, then you go to conference championship. Yeah, he only got 1 win.
2, because he won the championship game to get into the Super Bowl.
Oh shit! I forgot they were in the Super Bowl this year. There we go. My fault. Yeah, you're right. He beat the Saints and he beat who's my mind? My fault. I was like, wait, the one? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, yeah. He has two wins and he has a Super Bowl appearance, so he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. So, and you're not going to let him go. So they're going to have to deal out some money for him. So you got to pay him. You got to pay your trio now of him, Brandon Cooks, and Ty Gurley. And then you're gonna have to worry about a defense, and then figure that out. So we're gonna really see how good of a coach their head coach is. You know what I'm saying? Because since he won coach of the fucking year, Sean McVay got to win fucking coach of the year over Doug Peterson. He didn't win a Super Bowl.
Matt Nagy won coach of the year.
I'm talking about what's the name? Sean McVay won last year.
Oh yeah.
When Doug won the fucking Super Bowl after his second year of coming to a franchise and rebuilding.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's just a guy. And then came back this year with a backup quarterback. And you know what I'm saying? Team that was just beaten down to the ground and then won a playoff game against, you know what I'm saying? One of the better teams.
Salty.
I'm not even salty. I'm not even salty though. I'm not even salty though. It's just disrespect at this point. It's just disrespect. How you gonna fucking win a Super Bowl and not win coach of the fucking year? You just came from a 6-10 team, right? Your team that you had to put together after Chip fucking Kelly came in and ruined everything and gave out draft picks to everybody and just did what he wanted to fucking do. And you fucking come in after a year of rebuilding, win a fucking Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden, we can't give you coach of the year. Then you come back the very next year. Your starting quarterback gets hurt. The rest of your team looks like a fucking infirmary. And, you come back with the same fucking backup quarterback, win a playoff game against a very hot team, and then, go fuck yourself. You're not coach of the year. Who won coach of the year this year?
The Chicago Bears coach.
For what? For losing? For losing. Isn't it the coach's responsibility to say who's on the roster, right? Didn't he decide to keep Cody fucking Parkey, who missed everything that looked like a kick, right? Which ended up losing them the playoff berth to my Philadelphia Eagles? Is that not what happened? But you know what I'm saying? What do I know? What do I know? I just know about being a champion. That's all I know. But fuck me, right? Fuck out of here. I hate that shit so fucking much. Tired of Philly getting disrespected. Anyway, watch out for the rise and fall of LA, man. It's on the way. It's coming. He said too salty. Fuck off, Elias. All right, I'm not salty. Get out of here. We'll see what fucking happens.
He's salty, dude.
I'm not salty. It's just facts. You're not gonna come in and beat my team, or you're not gonna come in lose. We beat both of these teams that had the coach of the year. Mind you. Wait a minute. I didn't even think about that. We beat Sean McVay. We beat him at his house this year and last year. Like, what the fuck? Like, but he was coach of the year and won a ring in the process. And then beat the coach of the year this year. This is fucking horseshit. I hate this. This is fucking stupid. Anyway, talk about something else. I don't know. We bring somebody else's name up. It's fucking bullshit.
Let's go with Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas is a very, very, very interesting situation. Supposed to be wanted to get traded, was going to hold out, ended up coming back in, and then breaking his leg against the Dallas Cowboys team. I probably would have ended up trading for him. So I do think he'll end up in Dallas, but for way less money than he would have got if he was healthy.
Yep.
Which is really, really, really a problem. And we can actually talk about that a little bit later, put a pin in that about players playing when they shouldn't be, because we can talk about Zion too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's that whole situation. But yeah, man, I do see him going to Dallas. They'll pay a lot less for him than what he should be getting, but you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he comes back healthy and he's good to go. And then also watch for the NFC East to be very, very interesting this year, depending on what happens with the Giants in their quarterback situation. They can figure the quarterback situation out. Then you got a 3-team race between Philly, New York, and Dallas. Even though I think Dallas is the weakest one of them teams. That's just not hate. That's just yeah. If Philly was a little bit more, if Philly was healthy, they would have rocked them. But you will see what happens.
That defense of the Cowboys is showing up finally.
It's on the way. I don't think it's there.
Vander Besch was.
I don't think it's there.
They were like what, 4th overall?
Okay. Who was third? Who's been top 3 overall the last couple of seasons?
Me?
Exactly. By me, he means the Vikings guys. What have they done?
Yes.
Okay, then. That's my point. I can't.
Yeah, NFC Championship game.
If you guys don't know, Carl really does put stats above a lot, which then makes us have little tips because stats are cool. Stats make sense. Stats tell a story and everything like that. But stats aren't the only thing because you can be great, but also end up not fucking winning anything. And that's the constant argument me and Carl have is I'm all about winning and actual results. Carl does put winning very highly, but at the same time, he looks at stats way more than I do, and I end up being right most of the time.
So. Well, you could still be a good player and not make it to the Super Bowl.
True, but then it's not just you then.
Right. No, there's a chip on your shoulder because of it.
Well,
be extra good to be in that category.
Again, we can bring up Matt Ryan in that case. Ryan has won an MVP. Matt Ryan went to a Super Bowl. Do I think Matt Ryan is good? Absolutely not. I think Matt Ryan is trash. I think Matt Ryan is fucking benefited from having a great offensive coordinator and also having the greatest security blanket named Julio Jones. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, he also had a competent organization. But anytime that a big moment comes, he falters. And that is my problem with a lot of quarterbacks. Like,
I don't think he's trash, but I don't think he is elite. You know? I think he's an above par quarterback.
I think
that underutilizes Julio.
Thank you. I'm gonna shoot. There we go. Thank you, Elias. I agree. 110%. He's trash. So trash. But I was about to say, no, yeah. Again, man, you have an organization that is not incompetent. You have Julio Jones. You have running backs. You have tight end. You have literally the greatest tight end to ever play the game in Tony Gonzalez, and you still end up doing absolutely nothing.
Yep.
You have a 25-point lead on the Patriots, and it's not all his fault. It's not at all his fault. I do not put that all on him.
Play calling.
It's play call. It was a lot of things, but again, I think
damn ball.
I think Atlanta as an organization, as far as big moments, is trash also because every time they get to a big moment, they lose. That's just what happens.
And they beat my Vikings.
It wasn't a big moment. The biggest moment was going to the Super Bowl and losing. Mm-hmm. So, man, but yeah. That's my problem. I think Matt Ryan is trash, but I also think Joe Flacco is amazing. Like, I think he's dope. I think Joe Flacco finally goes to a team that wants to spend money. He'll be fine.
I don't want to talk.
Why do you want to talk about it, man?
I'm sick of talking about Joe Flacco.
But he's so great.
No, he's not.
Really?
He's not good.
Really? You know, Joe Flacco has as many rings as your favorite quarterback. You know that, right?
Oh, he's my favorite quarterback.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, this is true.
So, I mean, what do you want, man?
So does
Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. But I think both of them are better than Joe Flacco.
So is what's his face from Baltimore?
Ooh, no. Shut up. You didn't have to do that. No, I don't want to play no more.
See?
I don't want to play no more. This game was
don't
fun.
Play that game
this game was fun until it was
throwing him in there.
You know why?
Tavares Jackson, the greatest backup quarterbacks ever played in the Super Bowl.
I thought you were going to say somebody else. I'm happy you didn't say. All right, cool. I'm fine. T-Jack. You can put T-Jack there. I don't really care.
Brock Osweiler.
No. Brock Osweiler doesn't have a ring, does he?
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah, he won one with Peyton.
What? I feel like he got drafted. I don't know why I thought he got drafted that year. Look.
Peyton's last year, and then right when he was set to take over the starting role.
I'm thinking of Paxton Lynch. That's what I'm thinking of. What happened to him? Where is he?
Yeah, yes.
He is existing? Damn, son. Flacco was only good because he knew Ray was going to beat his ass for being a bum. That's disrespectful. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Flacco was great because he's great. I'm just gonna keep disrespecting that man, but it's cool. When he ends up if Denver ends up doing what Denver's supposed to be doing, he'll end up. I promise you, the AFC West is gonna be pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, because you got two really good teams in there already.
Oh, man.
And then you got
who's the second really good team?
The Chargers.
No,
Chiefs and the Chargers.
It's just the Chiefs.
The Chargers were on that tail.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
keep
season.
Saying I said what I said.
That's fine.
Because the AFC is trash, and they keep letting trash get in the playoffs. But yeah, no, the Chargers are trash. Chargers are really trash. And you know what really makes me sad too? Because I was really hoping in my like fantasy in my head, I was saying that Jacksonville just throws it all in the bucket, goes gets Philip Rivers, and then everything gets turned on its head because Philip Rivers comes in with an angry defense and fucking gets to go up against Tom Brady with all the anger of never getting to beat this motherfucker. Ooh, I would pay. There's not an amount I wouldn't pay to go see that game in person. To go see fucking Philip Rivers just let out years and like a decade of anguish against this man. Oh, that would be beautiful. I still hope it happens. In my soul of souls, I hope that happens. I hope they say, fuck it, trade for this old motherfucker. Give him if you give him 2 second round picks, second round this year, second round next year, they wouldn't do that shit. You pick up
Philip Rivers?
Yes.
I want a first.
For what? Why? He's old. He's almost 40.
He produces.
Produces what?
He still produces.
And I think he's good, but I mean, if I'm negotiating, I'm going. This motherfucker isn't. He hasn't gotten out of the second round of the playoffs. Oh wait, then you went to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, he went to one.
That's fine. We're probably gonna end up having to play the Patriots. You know he's never beaten the playoffs. The fucking Patriots. So what the fuck? I'm giving you a first to lose to the Patriots.
Ugh.
Like, that's what I'm getting.
It's just God, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'll give you 2 seconds, and then I'll figure it out from there.
I don't want to talk about that.
Who, the Patriots?
Yes.
Why?
I hate the Patriots.
Why do you hate the Patriots? Why do people hate greatness? Explain that to me. Because people don't like Alabama. And I don't understand that either.
I hate Alabama. Okay.
Why? They're good.
I like change.
All right.
That's why I like the draft so much.
Yeah, but they're all end up being trash most of the time.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Carl, there's like 200 people drafted.
226.
Exactly. Of those 226, only like 10 of them end up being like amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then a bunch of them end up being not in the league within 3 years.
Okay.
It's not changed. Like I think the sustain like
you get teams like Cleveland and the Rams and
they end up sucking. They don't do anything. The Rams have gotten better, exactly. But they're going to be just back to being trash again within the next 2 years.
Cleveland.
You think? Hold up. Remember when we were talking earlier in the season, right? And you were talking all that shit. You're like, oh man, watch out for Cleveland. It's a culture change. Yeah. And what did Cleveland end up doing? Cleveland type shit, firing their coach and having problems and just not being able to get shit together.
Towards the end of the season, they got their shit together.
Towards the end, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think Cleveland's really going to be a problem? Wait a minute. Did Cleveland end up being better than the Bengals? Real quick. Do you know off top?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes.
Cool. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take your word for it. Oh, they're still gonna suck.
Cleveland.
Do you think they're gonna be playoffs next year?
Yeah. Cleveland's gonna win the North.
Wait, do me a favor. Look directly in the camera and say that, please, beg you.
Cleveland is going.
No, I need you to put your face in the camera.
Cleveland is going to win the AFC North
in 2019 to 2020 season, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! Oh, Carl needs to be drug tested.
I'm going to fail.
And you're basing this off of what?
Cleveland will win the NFC North next year. You're damn right, Elias.
Elias is also on drugs, so let's get him out of here.
Elias is as sober as a pickle.
No, he's on drugs. We're gonna get him tested too. Seriously, what is giving you this hope? Just
Baker Mayfield.
That's it.
Baker Mayfield.
That's Carl. I want you to understand what you're doing. You're literally telling me to my face that you're putting faith in a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. You understand what you're doing? Do you understand what you're doing? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Anybody else who ever did that in their life would be beaten with sticks. Stop it. You think that's serious? And I do think the Kareem Hunt will help, and Nick Chubb is dope. So taking nothing away.
Landry, Callaway's a good deep threat. They add another receiver. You add more to that defense. You got problems.
Who's their coach? Who's their head coach?
What the fuck is his name? I'm not 100% sure.
Because it's not old boy from. It's not Arians, is it?
Is it Greg Williams?
Oh fuck! I don't fucking know. We should see. This is why we need somebody to look this shit up. I don't know. Anyway, listen. I get where you're coming from, and they are talented, and I'm not taking nothing away from any of them. I'm not that sold on Baker Mayfield yet. Their defense is something to behold. Honestly, I want to shit on them more, but I can't. But it's Cleveland, man.
Freddie Kitchens.
No, okay, never mind. 6-10, missed the playoffs. Freddie Kitchens. That sounds like something somebody made up. Like that sounds like a skit. Your name doesn't sound real. I don't like it. It's trash. Anyway,
He's the offensive coordinator, aka Baker's best friend.
No. What did they end up? What was the record?
What did they
6 and
go?
10?
7 and 10, 7 and 9.
7 and 9.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to say 7 and 9.
I want to say 6 and 10. You want to say there were 2 games over 500? Is it trash?
They went 7, 8, and 1.
Oh yeah, they did have a tie. Forgot about that.
Yep.
All right, so almost 8 and 8.
Yeah.
Almost 8 and 8 in a very weird year. Fair enough. All right, you know what? I see why you're putting your faith in them. I will not put my chips on the table, yet I will not laugh you out of existence for putting them there. So fair enough. Fair enough. But don't be surprised when the bottom falls out.
No, I won't. Because it's Cleveland.
I don't even know why you put your money there. I'll just don't even do it. If it happens, it happens. But that's a lot. I'm not doing it. You know who I'd rather put my money in? Fucking Oakland. Because this draft is going to be really interesting to see what they do.
They don't trade away their picks.
For who?
John has mentioned that he might trade away his picks. He's open to trading them. Antonio.
I mean, that's one. They got 3 in the first round.
Yeah.
So.
John Gruden might spend 2.
To go get Antonio?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I don't think he'll need 2 for Antonio. They pick in the top 10, don't they? Twice. If I remember correctly.
I believe it's 2 in the teens and 1 in the top 10.
Even then, I'll give you a top 10 pick for Antonio. I'm not giving you 2 first rounders in this year. What fucking drugs must you be smoking to think you're getting 2 first round picks for Antonio Brown when I got a quarterback that can't throw to anything that is open and I need to go get a quarterback?
So they got the 4th overall, the 24th overall.
Oh, really?
And the 27th overall.
Oh, yeah, because Dallas ended up making the playoffs. Yep, fair enough.
They got Dallas and Chicago's.
Yep. Fair enough. Damn, both of them ended up in the fucking playoffs. Jeez, you just got high second round picks. I mean, still, if you draft them right, you'll be fine. Sheesh.
Oh yeah.
You think they make a play at Nick?
Foles?
Yeah.
No.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Because I have a feeling that what's his face would either draft one.
John.
Yeah, John would either draft one or he's just gonna stick with Derek Carr. Really, that's what he's got.
I'm waiting. If I'm Derek Carr, I'm renting, not buying anything. Like I'm just waiting for that phone call to happen.
Yeah.
For them to ship my ass out of here.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I'm Derek Carr, I'm happy about it, and I'm praying that I go to New York.
Yeah.
I'm praying that I'm going in. Matter of fact, I'm hoping they trade. I'm hoping they release me. Although they wouldn't, they would owe him oodles and oodles and oodles and boodles of money. They would owe him oodles of money. If I'm New York, though, I make that trade. Probably cost me a third, second.
Couple seconds.
I don't think he's worth 2 seconds. He's worth 1 second.
Quarterback.
He's worth 2 seconds.
If Teddy Bridgewater is worth a third.
He did get traded for a third, huh? Fair enough. Oh.
It just keeps falling, man.
I don't have my thing here. It's just laying on my lap like a goofy thing. Anyway, who else we got to talk about? Who else is on this list? Major that we need to speak on?
Let's see. We got Sheldon Richardson.
He's gonna get paid wherever he goes.
Good old Frank Clark. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's gonna get tagged though. Anthony Barr. I don't. He's gonna go to New York.
Jets? Giants?
The Jets.
Really?
They're gonna pay him the most. They're gonna overpay to get another stud on defense.
I think that I don't know. I don't know what the Jets' game plan is at all. I don't know where you start with this
They
franchise
have
at.
$106 million
Yeah.
cap room.
But to do what with? They
That's what
believe
I'm
they don't
saying.
believe in their
That's what I'm
quarterback.
saying. They can go all out for Le'Veon Bell. They can go all out for Anthony Barr. They can go all
He's
out.
not going to change your defense. It'll be stupid if you do it.
Well, that's the thing. They're just gonna overpay to find somebody. Do something.
Why?
I can see Anthony Barr going to Seattle.
Seattle does make sense. They do that a lot. They end up picking up linebackers off of teams that nobody wants. They did that with
probably go to Oakland.
Kendricks.
Probably go to Oakland too.
Can also see him going to Oakland. Very true. I don't think the Jets are just going to be out here buying people because they can. Now Le'Veon is a different story, just because he's fucking Le'Veon. They'll probably just go name your price and we'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
And then letting that ride. But Le'Veon is fucking Le'Veon. He can change your whole organization. He's that good. That being said, after that, I don't know what other direction you go into as an organization. I don't know where they're going to start at because, dude, Miami is still meh, but you're still in there with the Patriots and the Bills. Well, the Bills. I don't know. You're in a 2-team race in that division.
Yep.
But one of the teams is the fucking Patriots. So,
yeah.
What do you want?
Gotta have that Rex Ryan mentality.
Rex Ryan ended up getting hired for who?
Right now.
I feel like somebody said he got hired as a defense coordinator. For Andy Reid. I think he's the defense coordinator for Andy Reid. Hold on, I'm just gonna go check my facts. Now, if he ends up being the defense coordinator for Andy Reid, this will get interesting. And what I think would need to happen is Andy Reid would have to tell Rex, nope, he's not signed yet. I thought he was going to go to Andy Reid because they fired the defense coordinator.
Yeah.
If somehow that ends up happening and he ends up going to Kansas City and Rex Ryan goes to Kansas City, then I'm subject to change. Only if Andy Reid gives him full power to do whatever the fuck he wants with that defense.
Yeah.
And at that point, then all right, cool. Then on top, then your Super Bowl prediction goes. I just got to eat that one. But it's pending a defensive coordinator going that way. But Andy Reid is known for not picking great defensive coordinators, except for the great Jim Johnson. God rest his soul. All right, who else? Any other names you want to talk about real quick?
Well, Antonio.
It's either San Francisco or I would love nothing more to see Indianapolis make a play to go get Le'Veon Bell, pick him up in free agency, and then trade away to go get Brown. And you would have, oh my God, you have Hill, Brown, and Bell.
And Ebron.
Woo!
With luck playing the way he used to be.
Oh, wow.
With a good offensive line.
Bodying people.
And a new stud defense.
Bodying people. Just kicking doors down, not caring about nothing.
Colts would be back.
Oh my God. And that would be the Colts way. Have 2 dope ass wide receivers or a solid running back in this. And a quarterback that just doesn't give a fuck. Oh my God. That would be too beautiful. But honestly, I do think he'll end up in San Francisco. Now, man, if he was a free agent, I could see the Jets move too. Because then the Jets go, all right, cool. We got a wide receiver. We got a running back. We're on the way.
Yep.
And they'll be happy because they're together.
Yeah, because they never had a problem with each other.
Right. They love each other. So they'll be happy because they're together. So I don't have to worry about that bullshit. And then we can find a way to go with this organization and just be on the way. That was the only 2 places I could say. Because you're going to have to trade for him.
San Francisco is like my only one.
You're going to have to trade for him. I don't really see a lot of people having a lot of assets to give up. I mean, again, you brought up Oakland, but I think Oakland has a bigger problem with their quarterback than getting weapons around their quarterback because they got bodies. At least they had bodies. A lot of people got hurt, but I mean, Derek was out here playing trash-tastically. It was bad.
Yeah.
I think he did have. I think he had a 4 pick game this year. Yeah. Whew. And to watch his decline so fast has been very amazing, because there was a minute where he was looking like an MVP, and like he got hurt and he just hasn't looked good since. It's probably the team, honestly.
The defense is terrible.
It still doesn't stop you from throwing. Like you're still making bad decisions.
Talent has also dropped off.
Yeah, that's what I think it might have been. But again, he was just playing bad. Like I still remember watching that game against the Eagles 2 years ago, and Jesus Christ, he was looking horrible. Granted, everyone played bad that game.
Yeah, but
still, he looked extra bad. And then watch him get frustrated on the sidelines of the game, or he throw 4 picks. And it was Jesus, man. But then the Raiders ended up only getting what two. Then the Raiders only, how many games did the Raiders won this year? 3?
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5,
something like that.
They had the 4th overall pick.
They were pretty bad this year too, and they had a lot of I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I would say I wouldn't spend money on talent if I'm not set at my quarterback. No. If like I said, with him going over to the Giants, they already got talent there, and you really can't get any worse than Eli's been playing. And on top of that, Derek does add a little bit more mobileness than Eli had. Yeah. So if I had to give up a second for
bigger cannon
than Eli,
yeah, Derek's got a cannon.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I wouldn't say it's. Are we talking about like Eli now or Eli in his prime?
Eli now.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's old now. He doesn't have anything now. He's trash.
What we're talking about now.
All right, fair enough. I thought you were talking about overall. I'm like, wait, what? No. Come on now. Eli was not bad. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see a team spending a whole bunch of money on them thinking that they're a wide receiver away from winning right now. Patriots. Why the fuck did I say that? Why did I not bring the Patriots up? This is a Patriot-ass situation if I've ever seen one. Get you a big, loudmouth-ass fucking wide receiver who's dope as shit, doesn't give a fuck. Pair him up with the rest of these receivers. Oh, my God.
And he fits perfectly into that system.
Bruh.
Because he can play just like Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman, 5 million catches, 5 gazillion yards, 80 touchdowns. Because they'll just run it in.
Keep giving it to him.
It's going to be so disrespectful if that happens. I'm very sad. I think, they have to keep Chris Hogan.
Yeah, we'll see.
They have to keep Chris Hogan.
See how much Chris Hogan is one of the.
Where's he gonna go?
Where's he gonna go?
He fucking end up like Danny Amendola looking crazy.
Yeah, down in Miami.
You don't want that.
I mean, they gave him $40 million, so.
Oh, Danny made the right move. If I'm Danny, I would have made it.
Yeah, you won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, even then, like I would make the move because A, the Patriots probably ain't gonna pay me that much, and B, I get a chance to really show how dope I am. And I'm not taking nothing away from Danny Amendola. I think he's been dope for the longest, as long as he's been in the league and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But I think he got sold on the Dolphins being better than what they were, or what they were supposed to be.
Yep.
Like Dolphins were really honestly supposed to challenge the Patriots and probably sneak into the playoffs, and they shat the whole bed, and didn't change the sheets. It was just
Sam Hill was supposed to be that difference maker for him.
Why did we buy into that shit?
I don't know.
When the fuck did this happen? When did we all sit back and go, yeah, Ryan Tannehill can play? When did Ryan Tannehill become that guy?
Never was.
I'm saying, like, I don't know why I got hyped when I was like, oh, Ryan Tannehill come back, that'll be cool. Like, wait a minute. Ryan Tannehill was healthy for like 4 years, like, did nothing. Trash-tastically. No, get out of here. So, I don't know. They need a quarterback, too. I mean, Colin Kaepernick is out there, but, God forbid he ends up.
Miami's going to draft one.
Yeah, I'm going to leave all that.
Miami, Jacksonville, New York, New England,
I don't
New
think Jacksonville should. New Orleans has a backup. They don't need one.
They still could draft one.
For what? To have 3 quarterbacks? 2 of them still, like, you have a succession plan in place. A very good succession plan. I forgot his name, but it's number 7. Yeah, he's fucking, oh my God, he's good.
He'd be great if he became the next guy, but I don't know if he's going to be.
I think he will be. I think Sean Payton will just end up being, if he ends up staying there, he'll just end up going, you know what, we're gonna do whatever I feel like. We'll run wildcat formations. We'll run the fumble rooski. We'll do whatever the hell we want to do. It'll be beautiful. Because we have the talent to do it. We have Alvin Kamara. We got receivers that can do whatever the hell they want to. I got a quarterback that fucking. I got the best version of fucking what's his name? What's his name? The big motherfucker that used to play for Denver. Through terrible yardage. The white boy, Tebow. I got a dope Tim Tebow. I got an amazing Tim Tebow on my team. We're set. We ain't gotta worry about shit. Why?
He's not good.
I mean, we're a playoff game, so
Great. He's still not good.
I mean, he has as many playoff victories as your last two quarterbacks.
That's
so
fine. He's still not good.
I mean,
Still not good.
he played.
It doesn't
Tom
make
Brady.
them good either.
Who?
Whoever you're comparing them to, it doesn't make them good either.
I'm
I'm just saying.
Whoever you're comparing him to, ass to. You see, I ain't disagree with you.
Tim Tebow's just hot trash.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Really?
Batting 210 right now.
Oh shit, he does play for the Mets, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yo, Tim Tebow plays for the fucking Mets. That's how you turn the dream around right there, ladies and gentlemen.
You trash at one thing, you'll be okay at another.
What if he reversed Jordan?
Yep.
What if he was just trash in football, came out, was the next fucking Barry Bonds in the Mets?
I'd be upset.
Would you?
I'd be upset.
Why?
If I saw Tim Tebow win like a World Series off a walk-off,
It's a possibility.
it hurt me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, man. You can't hate him that much, bro.
I don't care for him.
Why?
He's not good.
He likes Jesus.
He doesn't. I don't care about him as a person.
What?
Go for it. He can be a good person. That's
He
great.
just wants to love Jesus.
Okay, but between the hash marks, he's terrible.
I mean, you got a playoff victory.
But he's terrible.
Against the Steelers.
But he's terrible.
It's the Steelers.
Terrible.
And then play the fucking Patriots and got Patrioted. But still, he looks really good for the first quarter of that game. He looks so great. I'll never forget him running the touchdown in and just going, yeah! And I was like, you guys lost the game right there. You got fourth quarter Tim Tebow in the first quarter. You fucked up. Yeah, that's my guy. You got fourth quarter Tebow in the first quarter. You look crazy right now. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I hate Tim Tebow.
He's so good.
He's so not good.
Would you rather have Tim Tebow or
Oh boy.
old boy from the Ravens in 2000?
Trent Dilfer? Give me Trent Dilfer.
I'll fight you on this game. I'll beat your ass. Like, are you shitting me? Dude, Trent Dilfer was ass cream.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow won a
But he
playoff
won a
game.
quarterback. Super Bowl.
Exactly. That's Trent Dilfer right there. Right there. He's just
Only quarterback in NFL history to get fired after winning the Super Bowl.
he's so bad.
Because Brian Billick hated him.
You know what's crazy? I watched Ray Lewis sit back and go, like, if we would have had Trent Dilfer again the year after we won the Super Bowl, we would have won another one.
Ray believed in Trent.
I think.
Ed Reed believed in Trent. T. Sizzle believed in Trent.
Why?
Brian Billick did not believe in Trent.
No, you want to know why? Because Brian Billick was a genius.
Brian Billick was a
You named only defensive people who believed in this thing, right?
yes.
Exactly.
I do not know Shannon Sharp's opinion.
Oh, you know what? That's the first thing I'm going to ask him.
I don't know Jamal Lewis's opinion.
I think they couldn't say anything, but I hope he could say something else. I pray that he goes.
I don't know Jonathan Ogden's opinion.
Jesus Christ. Who else they have on that team? They had Derek Mason on there too?
I don't know.
Yeah, they had Derek Mason on there.
Was that
on the
Todd
squad.
Heap years?
No, that was before Todd Heap. Kyle Bowler was like Todd Heap years. Kyle Bowler. I think they had like Derek Anderson.
That's a name. Holy shit.
Kyle Bowler?
Oh,
Hey man, quiet as kept. I like Kyle Bowler. I'm gonna tell you why I like Kyle Bowler.
he was above average.
I played Madden, and the first Madden game I played was 06, and Kyle Bowler was the quarterback of Baltimore Ravens at that time. And I would put myself as a wide receiver in the all-star mode, and I would always get drafted by the Baltimore Ravens. and he would throw me just dimes all day.
Hell yeah.
And then I actually watched him play, and he didn't do bad. He had like 3 touchdowns in one game. Cowboy is not that bad, but you know who's bad? Oh my God, stop! He's not that bad.
He is that bad.
He's not. Like
Kaepernick.
that's not even fair. That's not fair.
Kaepernick.
That's not fair. And the reason why that's not fair is because you know it's not fair. So why would you do that?
Kaepernick.
Of course.
Because they're the same kind of quarterback.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Running quarterbacks
Listen,
with high school mechanics.
if you ask me Tim Tebow or Matt Ryan right now, I'll tell you Tim Tebow. That. Now what?
Delusion.
If Tim Tebow had Julio Jones, Tim Tebow would be a 4,000-yard quarterback every season.
No, he wouldn't.
Every year.
No, he wouldn't.
Every year. 80 touchdowns. 4,000 yards.
He'd throw for 30
every year. And he'd have 50 rushing touchdowns. He wouldn't care. It would be amazing. His completion percentage would be
20.
You're not wrong. But when he got it, it would score. Like, that's it. He wouldn't show up to the fourth quarter of every game. You know what? I would sit him on the bench until the end of the third and then put him in all through the fourth. We wouldn't lose a game. We wouldn't lose a game.
You score on average 20 in the fourth alone.
All right. You know who I don't want to see in overtime? Tim Tebow. Let some overtime happen. I'll just quit the game, bro. I'm not fucking playing. You fucking kidding me? You kidding me? I'm not gonna have God out here beating me down in front of everybody. No. Nope, you won. That's it. We didn't beat you within the first. We didn't beat you in the first 3 hours of this game, bro. That's your game. Yes, it was. I don't want it. 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 You know how I didn't want it? Because I didn't win it in the 4 hours of this game. I didn't want it. I didn't T-Bone the fucking OT. He was perfect in the OT game. Dog, I see it make passes that don't make none. No math.
Because they were so bad.
Look, bro, I was made a double move against whoever the fuck was covering him against in the Steelers game. Caught it over the middle and took it to the house and scored. Won the game. He did the same thing in Chicago. It was like Eddie Royal, I think. He did the same thing in Chicago. Against Chicago. Just body him. I'm not doing. You're not. Are you seriously telling me? I'm being dead serious now. In an overtime game against Tim Tebow, do you think you have a chance?
Yeah.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
Dog, have you ever seen Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah.
That's his life. Like, that's his life. And you're going to fight that?
I'm going to try.
I wish there was a way I could, like, get this done. Like, I want this to happen so fucking bad.
Oh, God.
That would make me so happy.
Fucking Tim Tebow, man.
He's the greatest.
This is the worst.
All right. Anything else you want to get to?
Oh, Robert Kraft. What are you doing?
Oh, man. Wow. First of all, 6'9" is a fucking snitch.
Yeah, he's a snitch.
6'9" is a fucking snitch.
Snitching for bitches.
Like, how dare you snitch?
On everybody.
Again, Rob Kraft was known for just hanging out with rappers and chilling and shit. So I know 6ix9ine was the one that set him up. Fuck out of here with that. No, in all seriousness, though, I don't take prostitution seriously. Unless he was doing some, like, egregious shit. Like, I didn't read the report yet.
Yeah, same.
So, once I get a chance to sit down, if he was, like, soliciting young girls or some shit, it wouldn't mean you're a creepy bastard. But even then, like, I promise you, dude, this feels like a setup. Straight up, this feels like a setup. Where the hoes...
I don't know, man. We can't get a hold of Robert. We don't know what the hoes are.
No, bro. Look, I'm telling you, they're watching you, bro. Leave it alone.
They're watching him now.
Leave it alone. No, that's serious, though. I feel like this is a setup. He has too much money to be caught with prostitutes. You think this is his first prostitute? You think this is his first time buying a hooker and getting in that situation? He's bought pussy before. There's no way that all of a sudden he's getting caught. This is a setup. I don't know what's the setup for. I think it is because I honestly think it's a setup because he was in the process of helping Meek Mill with prison reform, and like I don't really like conspiracy theories, but it doesn't make any sense to me. I shouldn't feel confident that I could buy a hooker and not go to jail. And Rob Kraft, with all the money of Kraft, is getting caught buying pussy. Like that doesn't make fucking sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. If it makes sense to anybody else, let me know why. Because that doesn't make math. There's no way this is the first. There's no way this is the first time he bought a hooker. There's no way he didn't have a system for buying hookers.
Yeah.
Where he didn't actually do it with somebody around him, so that way they would take the rap for it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. This is a setup. This is a fucking setup. So there's that. Do I think the NFL's not going to do anything?
Depends on how much he gets charged with and shit. If he gets anything.
I think he did. I think he ended up getting charged today. Even then, what are they going to do? Because what's his name still goes to being older? Not Chuck Pagano. Who's the fucking owner of the Colts?
Jim Irsay.
There we go. Jim Irsay was out here D-dubbing and not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
So, and they just looked him in the face and said, "You can't be at 3 games, so fuck off."
Yeah.
I could see Commissioner trying to be a dick. So, nah. Oh, that was another thing too. Did you see the report that the NFL wanted Adam Silver to be the commish?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you be okay with that?
He did both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a great commish.
Yeah, he's a great commissioner. He'd be busy.
I mean, yeah, but
Be a lot to do.
our commish doesn't do shit.
No, our commissioner is bullshit.
Like he you know what 90% of his job would be? Just like player relations type of shit.
Yeah.
When players fuck up, he'll just talk about it, and when they have complaints, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But I think he's a great commish. I think he's one of the best commissioners. So we'll see what happens. I would be okay with it just because I think we need a new one.
Well, yeah, Goodell's terrible.
He's pretty bad, man. And like I've only had remembered the one, which is him, but his ruling and decisions on a lot of dumb shit. It's just so fucking irritating. And the fact that he has a public and personal vendetta against the Patriots for shitting on him and making him look stupid. So I mean, yeah, he has to go. He has to fucking go now. Who if not Alvin Silver, who do you think should take over his spot?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know.
You know who I don't want? What's the Vince McMahon?
Vince?
You know how unexcited I am for the XFL?
Oh.
I'm so ready for this to fail horribly. And the AAFL is actually pretty decent. It's like watching fucking high school play, so that's nice. But I'm so not excited for the XFL in any way, shape, or form. Because I feel like it's this rednecky horse shit.
It's rednecky as fuck.
Like, ugh. Like, you know what pissed me off?
I'm good with my WWE itself. So
you know what pissed me off? It was fucking him coming out day one and saying, "Oh, everybody's forced to stand for the flood," and trying to be that guy about it. That's what made me look at Vince McMahon like, "You're a twat." So you're a fucking twat. Your daughter's getting banged out by Triple H, so fuck you. It's not bad. I actually love Triple H. Carl, can we talk about it? Can we talk about this one? Just one more time, and then I'm done for the season. Like I'm gonna be done till the end of next year because I won't bring it up anymore. Can you start the petition to fire your coach? Please, come on now, Carl. And this is what it is. I'm coming to you as your friend. Kurt, just let that marinate for a second. Kirk Cousins is your starting number one QB. Not only is your starting number one QB, he allowed that motherfucker to get a fully guaranteed $80 million contract. Why don't you just go, we need a new coach?
Because I don't blame the coach.
You don't blame the coach for the loss in the playoffs. Or not even loss in the playoffs. Like this year, you are a game away from entering the playoffs. Not even being in the playoffs and losing. Like, you have to win this game to go in the playoffs. You end up losing to your division rivals. Not only your division rivals, a team that you hate with all of your fucking heart. Right? And not only that, but this team is only showing signs of being better next year. So how does that inspire confidence in the coach?
What? What?
How does that, like, why do you think he's going to, how do you not blame your coach for that?
Because I don't blame him. I don't blame Zimmer for the problems that we have.
He's the coach though.
But he doesn't control. He's not the GM.
Okay.
He doesn't control who we bring in on offense. He doesn't control the fact that we've neglected to fix our offensive line through the amount of talent we've always had.
You've had offensive line problems for the last, we'll say, 3 years.
5 years.
Well, I'll say 3 being generous. Because I didn't think you had a bad. I wouldn't say you had a bad offensive line when you guys ended up playing Seattle. That wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah, we still had a bad offensive line.
You think it was bad? I wouldn't say it was as bad as it is now. No. It was serviceable, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was serviceable. I'm saying it was
best.
serviceable.
At best.
It was serviceable. It's not like the margin for the O-line isn't great to crash. There's a middle team. You were middle of the line.
That's what it is to me.
You've only in the years
offensive line or a trash offensive line.
In all those years, you've only had in recent memory, and I'm talking about since I really started paying attention with football, you've only had a great offensive line maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And none of them were with Zimmerman. And 2 of them were Brad Childress. One of them Mike Tice.
Yeah.
So, again, you've only had a great... So, you got to work with what you got, man. You got to work with what you got.
He doesn't run the offense.
But he's the head coach.
But he doesn't run the offense.
Carl, if I as a head coach, right? If I as a head coach,
we don't know how it works. You don't know how that works.
You do know how it works.
You
are now the last person to make these decisions. You are the leader of this franchise to get all this shit done.
Not always.
What head coach doesn't make decisions? What great head coach doesn't make decisions like that?
Sean McVay doesn't run his defense.
But Sean McVay knows what the team needs, and then he goes, "Okay, I need you to go look for this."
Jason Garrett doesn't run his defense.
Wait, who?
Jason Garrett.
Who?
Wait. Who's okay?
Wait.
Who's the guy?
Who?
Okay. Sean Payton doesn't run his defense.
Sean Payton is a Super Bowl winning head coach because he realizes what problems.
Pete Carroll doesn't run his offense.
Hold up. Again, these are all head coach. These are all Super Bowl winning head coaches who did what? Came into a franchise that was struggling, changed everything, and then immediately took control of it. When what's the name? If you want to bring that up, if you want to bring up Sean Payton not running his defense, then why when his defense was shitting the bed, he ended up fixing that. And now they're decent. They're not amazing, but they're decent. And whose decision is that? That's his decision.
No, it's not. He doesn't.
You don't think him after him arguing with Buddy Ryan on the fucking or not Buddy, but is it Buddy? Wait, what's first one? No. I'm talking about 2 years ago when he had the other Rex brother as the offensive coordinator.
Rob Ryan?
Here we go, Rob Ryan. Buddy is the father, so my fault. But when him and Rob Ryan was arguing, you didn't think that he was out here being like, look, bro, you ain't got no more chances. Either do that or get out. And they fired him mid-season? You don't think that decision came from him?
Came from the general manager.
You don't think it came from him?
He probably had some say in it, but it comes from the general
manager. As the head coach, you don't think he had any say in that?
He has say in it, yes, but it comes from the general manager.
All right, cool. So you would rather fire your GM then for these problems?
If we have a bad draft, sure.
I don't understand.
We have offensively. Here's the thing: our team is not. Zimmer can't be to blame because he doesn't run the offense. That's the only thing that's been wrong with our team for the entire time we've through this thing.
That's not true.
We have no offensive consistency.
That's not true.
We can't keep putting up points. That is true.
That's not true. You didn't lose.
We can't put up points.
You didn't lose. You didn't lose. Like you had to put up points against the Steelers against the Saints to win that game.
Yeah.
There. You literally came back the very next week and then lost by 31. That's not a defensive problem?
That's the worst.
Not only that, hold on, not even that. Y'all started the game off with a touchdown drive.
I'm not gonna blame an entire career off one game. Even if it's an
That's not just one game. I've given you 2 examples.
Even if it's the NFC Championship game.
What about the year that the Seahawks came to your home and you had an outdoor game? The game had to come down to a field goal. That's not a problem?
I blame the kicker entirely.
That's not a problem that in the state of Minnesota when you have Adrian Peterson still playing okay. Like, not even okay, he was still playing very well, that the game comes down to.
So what does he have to do in order to not be fired? Like, what?
I think y'all should. I think it's past that point.
But okay.
I think y'all should let. I think y'all should have been let him go.
But by your standard, there'd be literally every single team in the NFL be rotating coaches if they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
That's not the Super Bowl. It's just show me some signs of getting
Marvin
better.
Lewis. Why did he get to keep his job?
When have you ever heard me say Marvin Lewis is to keep his job? When have you ever in your life heard me say anything great about Marvin Lewis?
Get fired like you do Mike Zimmer.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You want to know? Are you kidding? I wanted him to get fired years ago. I wanted him to get fired for wasting Chad Johnson's career.
Who's the Washington head coach?
Right now?
Yeah.
Does he deserve yes, he deserves to get Zimmer.
He deserves his job more than Gruden deserves.
No, he needs to be fired.
Okay.
Jake Gruden needs to be fired today. I don't think you.
Gase.
Fired. Wait, the head coach of the Dolphins, right?
Yep.
No, this is his. Wait. This is
year
second.
3.
I thought it was year 2.
This is year 3.
Even then, fine, fired because they haven't had any answers. So fine, 3. First of all, I give coaches 3 years. You get 3 years to show me something. 3 years to show me something.
He turned our defense around from 3rd worst to top 2.
And it has resulted in 1 playoff win. In how many years? In how many years? 5, right? It's been 5. About 5, 6. Even then. He's been there over 3 years. You have 1 playoff win. Correct?
Sure.
Cool. You have also had to deal with Aaron Rodgers being bullied and beaten down most of those years. It's been a 2-team race in your division between you and Green Bay. And you have had the edge because your team has always been healthier, and Green Bay has relied so heavily on Aaron Rodgers being healthy. So you have had the lead in that pack. Now you're in a situation where it's no longer a 2-team race. It is now a 3-team race. With Detroit just being an annoying little bee that just stings at the right time. They're really a problem, but they're not that great. They have yet to be that great. So there's that. But there's a lot of teams I think they need to fire their coach. I think Dallas Ben need to fire their coach. I think the Redskins Ben needed to fire their coach. I think I was waiting for Chuck Pagano to get the fuck out of there. Waiting for him to fucking get fired. Who else needs to get fired? And again, the reason why I say 3 years, this is the reason why I was okay with like Hugh Jackson doing what Hugh Jackson was doing. Because you need to give a coach 3 years to set a team up. To go, all right, this is the team I have this year. We got to set ourselves up and put ourselves in position to win. We got to draft good. And on top of that, we got to coach up the talent that we have. You know who's been a great coach doing that? Doug Peterson. You know who's been a great coach doing that? Sean McVay. You know who's been a great coach doing that? Motherfucker from Chicago. Who else has been good with doing that? Oh God, there's 2 other names. Andy Reid. But also Andy Reid probably needs to get fired soon. Because I don't understand. He's been there for over 5 years now. And they continue to do the same thing. Granted, they were a game away from the Super Bowl this year. If he gets a defensive coordinator, cool. But again, that's still your call to make. Like, you being the head coach, you need to make that call. So, you not doing something doesn't make it okay. Just because somebody else does it. Like, sure. It's your job on the line. So, you need to do that. And you're the one supposed to be running the show. So, again, I think, the reason why I think Mike Zimmer needs to go is because you've had him for multiple years. He knows what this team's problems are. They haven't gotten better. I personally think you've gotten better at the quarterback position at all. I think, and what kills me is that it's not the lack of talent. Because before you can say you guys didn't have bodies, you got bodies. You have probably I would say number 3, number 2, just because I'm being an asshole and I want to give you the first one. But I would say you have one of the best wide receiver duos in all of the NFL without question. I would say that you have a lot of talent on defense. I don't know why you guys can't get it together to play in crunch time moments, but whatever. Now, again, that comes down to the head coach, man. If you can't win clutch games, then what are you doing? Again, and not only that, but look at it. Even this year, when you were playing teams like you guys could have made a statement game early in the season. Everybody was healthy, ready to go. What let you guys down against the LA Rams?
Anthony Barr.
Your defense let you down.
Anthony Barr.
It didn't come down to one play.
No, it didn't.
Well, again, but them motherfuckers came in ready to go. Y'all had a good first two quarters.
You're never going to convince me. But there's
to fire him.
No.
Why is that, Carl?
Because I don't blame him for the problems. I also can see the pictures. If we lose Zimmer, we lose our defense.
That's fine. Sometimes you got to start from scratch, man.
I'd rather have a top-tier defense and have to refigure it out on offense.
So, are you saying again that winning Super Bowl does not matter to you?
We have to get somewhere. You have to start somewhere. If you get rid of your head coach, you're
bro,
from scratch.
Y'all went from a game away from a Super Bowl to not being in the playoffs, and you don't look at your head coach crazy?
No, because it happens.
Not to good teams.
It happens.
Not to good teams. Not to great coaches. Again, bring it up, Doug Peterson. Literally had everyone injured and figured a way out into the playoffs. Granted, it came off of you guys losing, but still kept his team just good enough to make sure they got into the playoffs, and then came in and won a playoff game after winning a Super Bowl.
I'm not comparing Mike Zimmer to Doug Peterson. I'm not.
For you to be defending him, it doesn't make sense that you're defending him like he's a great coach. He's not.
He's a better coach than what is out there.
But
I don't see anybody else coming in and changing our team with what's there.
You know what?
We still have we have problems that you can't fix with a drastic head coach.
Did you
can't fix how terrible your offensive line is with a drastic head coach change?
That's not true.
It doesn't change the names on the roster.
That's
that stays bad.
True. That's 100% not true.
What head coach could come in and make my offensive line good? That's the only thing that you can convince me to fire Zimmer. If you can come in and tell me that there's going to be some guy to make my offense top 5 like it's supposed to be, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm keeping my top overall defense instead of some trash guy to come in and try on my offense.
I would say that's a good question. I am giving you a solution with no answers. I'm giving you a answer to. I'm giving you a
You're
problem,
giving me a question.
but I've given you no answers to the problem that you have. So you have now put me in a position to give you an answer, and that is a good way to do it. I like that. I like what you're doing. So I have to now give you an answer. That is a good question. Who would I come in?
Who's better?
Again, so you just want an offensive mind quarterback or coach, right?
No.
Or somebody to come in. Because if you're saying somebody to come in, the first name on my list is Rex Ryan. Without question.
But Rex Ryan still doesn't fix my offensive line.
Rex Ryan will make sure. Rex Ryan made it. Hold on. Rex Ryan made it work with Mark Sanchez at quarterback. He figured out how, and you guys, you honestly, wait a minute. Your guys' team is built a lot like the Jets that ended up going. Solid defensive team. Not a great quarterback. You got 2 solid running backs. And you got 2 outside presences. Well, yeah, Tavius on the way out. But if y'all get another running back, y'all be fine. Rex Ryan actually might be bring my answer. 110%. That's serious. He's built like the Jets. The only knock against him I have, and no, he beat the Patriots in a playoff game. No?
I wouldn't take Rex.
What? Come on. Come on. I gave you everything. You asked me a question. I gave you an answer.
Because Rex doesn't give me anything more than Zimmer did.
Rex has been to 2 AFC championship games. You've been to 1. And he did that in his first 3 years. No, again, so I wouldn't say it was his fault either, because the franchise or his general manager was absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. So I would say if you really think Mike Zimmer is not the problem, I think Mike Zimmer is the problem. I will replace him and your GM. Now I'll go get a better GM. Now, as far as GM goes, don't ask me about that. I have no clue.
Same.
No clue who to come in at GM. But as far as a head coach goes, as a guy who wins crunch time, as a guy who's inspired his team to play better than they actually are and puts them in positions to win, Rex Ryan hands down. I haven't seen Mike Zimmer do that at all. And I think Mike Zimmer profited from playing in the terrible division repeatedly. I think he profited a lot from that. But you know what? You asked me a question. I gave you an answer. I said I won't bring this up anymore. But I will say this to this. When your defense, I want you to look at all the big games you have next year. I want you to remember my words, okay? All the games you play next year. Because every time y'all play a big game, your defense falls out. That's not me talking. Literally think of every winning team that you played this year. This year and last year and the year before. Think about it. You guys didn't do too well.
Team wasn't good this year. So
Neither was ours. We made playoffs.
your team was better than my team.
Your team beat my team. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
The team was still better than my team.
Your
My
team
team
beat
was
my
terrible.
team. Your
last
team
year.
beat my team. We were literally just beaten down to earth.
20
Like, I mean, are you talking about with just everybody being healthy? Like, yeah, obviously.
terrible.
But
My team was terrible.
we were hurt. Y'all still won. What's that? But again, like, look, I'm dead serious. If, like, sometime tonight, sometime tomorrow, I just want you to do that. I just want you to go through the list of all the good teams y'all played this year and see if you won. That's it. Y'all beat one good team this year, which is my team. That was it. Oh wait, no, y'all tied with Green Bay, but the second time y'all played Green Bay, that they have the Aaron was coming back from injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna count that one because the hurt Aaron Rodgers is not that great, which makes me sad. Damn, we didn't get the Green Bay. Real quick, first thoughts on Green Bay. You think they'll make the playoffs this year?
No,
Really? Why is that?
because they have to restart on offense.
Yeah, you don't think they make a play for Bell?
No, I don't think they'll be able to afford him.
I think that's been their Achilles heel this whole time, is that they don't have a great run game. If they get a great run game, something you want to deal with. That's something you definitely want to deal with.
Nope. Aaron Rodgers with the running game is terrifying.
The scariest thing in the world.
Him with a prime Eddie Lacy. That was not fun.
I'm really sad about Eddie Lacy because Eddie Lacy got fat and trash.
They like cheeseburgers, man.
That makes me sad because I really liked Eddie Lacy
The
too.
Jamarcus Russell disease.
Jamarcus Russell just got too much too fast. Eddie Lacy at least was good. Eddie Lacy was good. He just got fat.
Yeah.
But he's not trash. I would never say Eddie Lacy was trash. Jamarcus Russell was trash. He's god awful. Hot shit. Just. I remember I literally watched the game where he fell asleep like on one side. Like I watched this nigga take a nap while his defense was playing, bro. This nigga was trash. This nigga was garbage. All right, where are we on? Oh man, we did an hour and 30. Not too bad. All right, ladies and gents. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm gonna edit this shit back down, so we'll figure it out. But hope you learned something today. You're so stupid. Hope you learned something today. And yeah, we'll be back.
Terrell's a hater.
I'm not a hater,
He's
though.
just a hater.
Why? You know what? Everybody that tell the truth looking looked at a hater, man.
Because it's your truth. It's not the truth. It's your truth.
They called Jesus a hater and killed him. So I'm not saying I'm Jesus.
You can't compare yourself to Jesus.
I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm saying I'm striving to be godlike. What you want from me, man?
So long, everybody.
Yeah.